Hello, everyone. I wish you a good morning, or a good afternoon, or evening, depending on when you watch this video. Nevertheless, I would like to welcome you to my career research presentation. Before I start with my actual presentation, I would like to briefly tell you the process. At the beginning, I will tell you something about myself. After that, I will define what a key account manager is and what responsibilities you have to take on in this profession. Then I will show you what requirements are necessary and what education you have to have. Afterwards, which future prospect one has as a key account manager, and also how high the salary is, the advantages, and the working conditions. Finally, I will give you my personal opinion and assessment, and whether I could imagine doing this job or not. About me. For those of you who don't know me, and I think that some of you, because of all these online classes and stuff, we unfortunately haven't the chance to meet each other. My name is Damien Vargas. I'm 21 years old and an international student from Switzerland. I chose California State University, Los Angeles because I received an offer from the university's soccer team. So I will be representing the university as an athlete in the future. In my career research presentation below, I will inform you about the occupation of a key account manager, what tasks one has to master in this profession, and more relevant facts. Let us now come to the definition of a key account manager. The key account manager, COM for short, looks after the most important customers of a company, the key customers. Key customers are so important for the companies because, as main customers, they usually generate high sales and/or represent good references as multipliers and are therefore of strategic importance. Key account managers are a part of customer management. Complaint management, customer contact management, and customer relationship management are often mentioned as further parts. In most companies, customer management is in turn subdivided into sales. What does the everyday life of a key account manager look like? Key account management pays a great deal of attention to them because they are of a central importance to the success of the company. The tasks of the key account manager are therefore aimed at expanding business relationship and establishing trust. Key account managers accompany their customers through the entire process and beyond. You analyze potential customers and create individual sales concepts that are convincing. After successful customer acquisition, you take on advisory role. Now it's time to find out exactly what the customer needs. What are his goals and how can you help him? You then bargain the contracts on this basis. The key account manager therefore communicates with the customer both from his office by mail, letter, or telephone, and directly on site. It is often the case that they have to be permanently available in order to be able to quickly solve any problems with order processing, even at short notice. Requirements. As a key account manager, you need to be willing to travel as you will always have to go on business appointments in other cities. You also need to be flexible and assertive. In addition to personal requirements, the right specialist knowledge also plays a decisive role. Most employers expect several years of professional experience for this position. The following aspects are advantages here: international experience, work experience in sales, degree in economics, rhetorical talent, business fluent in English, gladly also in other foreign languages. Probably the most important fact about this vocation is the following. There's actually no separate certification for the job description of a key account manager, but a business degree is suitable as a basis. Key account managers are usually specifically trained by the company for their position, or through further training, you can acquire more specific skills. As in many other professions, the key account manager has the following entry points: graduate, career changer, and work experience. If you have already gained professional experience in sales, you have a special advantage. With your experience, you know your industry inside out and can develop particularly profitable customer strategies. However, motivated career changers with high willingness to learn also have very good prerequisites for becoming successful as a key account manager. Experience from the following areas will be helpful to you: sales, finance, management, and controlling. Outlook for career. This activity is a profession with a future. While the need for simple sales representatives is declining in the wake of digitization, key account management is becoming increasingly popular. The reason for this is clear. The customer relationship is becoming more and more central for companies. The management of key customers is therefore proving to be a promising and responsible position with above average earning potential. The job market is open and managers with so many skills and qualifications are in high demand everywhere. Companies from very many industries are increasingly looking for capable managers for sales. In the field of information technology, for example, there are often more and more companies that are establishing themselves onto the market. Now, a lot can be done online, but important customer relationships have to be maintained in person. That's why IT companies are always looking for a key account manager. Wherever items are produced, he is also sought via job offers. There's actually no area of selling goods and services that can do without them, and therefore, job offers for account management should not really be a problem. What is important is the affinity to the company's offer, because without it, it will be difficult to get appropriate jobs in this profession. Salary. The salary for a key account manager is calculated according to various factors. These include not only the size of the company that employs you, but also the industry. For example, you will receive a higher salary in a larger corporation than in a small company or a startup. On the other hand, in a company, you quickly take on responsibility and can move up in a short time. You can also have more freedom to develop to the company. Your salary also depends on your previous work experience. As an entry-level employee, your salary will probably be around 75,000 Swiss francs per year, while with more work experience, you can earn more. Since you will be fulfilling a responsible role as a key account manager, you should have at least 2 to 3 years of professional experience in sales right from the start. If you have special expertise, this will also have a positive effect on your salary. In Switzerland, the average salary is 116,906 Swiss francs. Depending on experience and bonus payments, the income can rise to 145,000 francs per year. This can be also seen in the table below. In addition, it is worth mentioning that these wages are shown for Switzerland with 100% employment and a bonus. I personally chose Switzerland for my presentation because I plan to work in Switzerland in the near future after my graduation. Benefits. As I mentioned earlier, every company needs a manager to maintain relationships with the big companies and build new business relationships, because without customers, a business cannot grow. Besides the good pay, as a key account manager, you can have high responsibility in the business and accordingly work a lot independently. Often, the company will provide you with your own office, as well as electronic devices such as cell phones, laptops, and tablets. Key account managers are usually well-trained, analytical employees with a high degree of entrepreneurial thinking. In sales-oriented organizations, this predestines them not only for managing a sales department, but even for advancement to management. After all, it is in sales, as in purchasing, that sales are made. Working conditions. As a rule, a key account manager has his own office. Communication with key accounts is the core task in this job. In this regard, it is necessary to independently develop strategies to win new customers and satisfy the existing ones. Nevertheless, the manager must be in constant contact with the marketing, sales, finance, or human resources departments to discuss and present new opportunities. And thus, the day-to-day job is designed around the activity of providing services to customers. The customer service can be done by mail, letter, or telephone. In addition, working hours outside the traditional 9 to 5 are often the order of the day of a key account manager. Key accounts, the personal way, is preferred. As a key account manager, you need to be willing to travel, as you will always have to go on business meetings in other cities. And in addition, flexibility and assertiveness are required. Accordingly, the job profile includes representing the company at trade fairs, conferences, and other events. In addition, existing customers look forward to regular one-on-one discussions. That is part of the special service. Now let's move on to my personal opinion about the key account manager appointment. I have had to take quite a few tests in my life that have helped me choose a career, such as the Focus 2 test. And the funny thing is that the key account manager was always the result. This, of course, for a very clear reason. In this job, all my strengths are represented, such as contact, open contact, and the exchange with business partners. Also, I have always been interested in management professions since I was young, because I like the many responsibilities and the independent work. Personally, I also like to communicate and negotiate with other people. Yet, I prefer to develop strategies and plans on my own. This balance is given in this vocation. Of course, the good future prospects of this profession are also very appealing to me, since probably none of us would like to learn a profession that will no longer exist in a few years. Even if it sounds superficial, the good paid salary is also very important to me. I mean, I've been trying very hard at school since I was very young, and I'm going all the way to get my bachelor's and master's degree. Accordingly, there's nothing wrong with getting a good paycheck later on to show myself and my family that it was worth fighting and investing. Would I pursue? So, it's clear to see that I definitely want to pursue this profession. If I don't become a key account manager later in my career, then definitely another type of manager. I can fully live out my strengths and interests in this vocation and get the best out of myself. In order to be able to pursue this career later on, I'm first focusing on finishing my bachelor's degree in 3 years at Cal State LA. I'm already planning step by step to achieve my goal. In any case, after I finish my bachelor's degree, I want to get my master's degree. And Cal State LA also offers exactly the kind of program I'm interested in and need for my goals. And this would be, for example, the master's program in leadership and management. As of today, I'm pretty sure I will go back to Switzerland to work after my college career, simply because my family lives there and I have a better chance of success with my international experience. Now we have reached the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you could learn something. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me on Canvas. I would be very happy to answer them. Thank you very much. And here you can also see my reference page of the website I used.